欢迎光临，进来进来。我叫 Conor，意思是 Conor。我已经差不多3个礼拜待在大连，跟我的好朋友 John 聚在一起。这个是 John， 我的寄宿家庭的朋友。
大家好，我是 John，I'm John。
对，所以我们现在就要给你们介绍，如果你们自己选择来大连，你的情况怎么样？ I just want to give you an idea if you decide to come here yourself, what your living kind of conditions and what you'll be getting up to every day, what it'll be like in Dalian. Here in my bedroom now in John's house. One of the great things about living in John's place is I have my own room and my own place to leave my stuff, so it's very, very handy. I have my own bed here, which is a lovely, comfortable double bed. I've been here nearly 3 weeks now and I've been sleeping very well every night. I also have my own desk for my books, space for my laptop. John has very good internet connection in his house, so I can easily send emails and keep in touch with friends. There's also a lovely balcony here if I choose to use it, with a nice view of the mountains out there. Here I have a lovely big wooden wardrobe with plenty of space to keep all my clothes and everything else to go with it. So that's my room. My room is absolutely perfect. Unfortunately a bit messy at the moment. I didn't get a chance to tidy, but I'll go show you the rest of the house now. One of the best things I have to say about living in John's house, apart from the lovely people at John's family are, is his mother is an amazing chef. You get included in the price of your homestay, you're going to get 3 meals a day, which would adequately fill you. Also in this area there's an abundance of restaurants of all different sorts and shapes and sizes, where you can buy everything from the local farmers markets, or if you want to just go get some stir fry or whatever. There's also a lot of kind of Western food restaurants as well, to cater for all the Western tourists who come here. So basically this is where I sit 3 times a day and I eat like a king, while John's mom, who I refer to as IE, will be inside here cooking my dinner every day, my breakfast, lunch and dinner. So once all the food has been eaten, we usually come around the corner here into John's sitting room, where we can now see John sitting down and watching TV on his lovely big screen, bit of Beijing opera on at the moment. This is John's dad, Laoshi, who is playing on the computer at the moment. John, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome to my home.
So my main reason for coming to Dalian is, first off, it's a northern city, which is where they speak the kind of the most standardized, as you will, the Putonghua Mandarin. Apart from being a northern city, it's also one of China's cleanest and I'd pretty much say best well-run city. It's kind of, Dalian, from what I hear, has been used as kind of the model city for development in China. It's also, you know, one of the huge perks of coming in here is you have the lovely clean beaches where, you know, for me myself, I finish class every day at 12 o'clock. I can just go off to the beach for an hour or so, and the weather here is the closest thing you'll get to kind of a Mediterranean climate in Asia. I think it's, you know, every day is kind of mid to high 20s, but it's very clean, very dry air, so it's not like the stifling heat you get in some of the more inner places such as at Beijing somewhere, or in the southern Chinese cities. Where John's apartment is, it's pretty much your ideal location in Dalian. It's about a 20-minute walk into the city centre, or you can, if you don't fancy walking, you can take a number of different buses in very easily. You're paying about 1 yuan for the bus journey, so I'm not too sure if that's in dollars, but in euro it's about 20 cents to use the buses, if even. So it's very close to the city centre, but at the same time it's the perfect distance outside of it. Like, we're up on the foothills of a huge big mountain here, so it's kind of lovely clean environments, not the same kind of hustle and bustle of the city. It's very kind of quiet at night time, very safe area as well. Like, going around to the shops at night time, there's absolutely no problem. You'll still see loads of people playing chess out in the streets at 1, 2 in the morning. It's a real buzz about the place here. It's very nice. One of the great things about living with John, and I say this completely openly and honestly, is that John is a great guy for introducing me to his friends, and this for me was very important. I'd spent a year on exchange in Taiwan, and I kind of found, as some of you might have experienced before, when you go abroad to places like China or Taiwan, you have your original idea is just to kind of socialise with the Chinese-speaking native population, but when you go there you kind of spend most of your time as if you were just at home because you're hanging around with a load of Europeans and Americans. So for me, Dalian, what's been best about Dalian so far is the fact that I've only been socialising with John and his friends, who are all very lovely people. For me, that's probably been the best part of the homestay so far.
Ah, 欢迎光临，欢迎光临。
欢迎大家来 The Chinese Classroom Institute。我们每天跟马老师有3个小时的韩语课。So this is the Chinese Classroom Institute in the heart of Dalian City Centre, where we have 3 hours of Chinese class every day. The classes are brilliant. You can opt to have them in John's apartment, where I've decided myself to have them here at John's office, so it kind of forces me to get into the city and look around the place a bit. Mao is one of a handful of different teachers you could have. I'm personally very happy with my teacher, and I'm not just saying that because she's sitting beside me, but she's an excellent teacher, and whoever you're put with, you'll be very happy with. The course material that we use is very useful. At the moment I'm using a book on colloquial Chinese proverbs and stuff, which I found has been very useful. So yeah, I'm sure that you're going to really enjoy the classes here.